This is the podcast, and we're gonna.
This is it. This is the podcast.
We're gonna drink a Bang Energy drink.
Yes.
And we're gonna split it.
Yes.
So.
Bang Energy.
Here goes nothing.
Dude, good job at splitting that, boy.
Dude, you're welcome.
It's pretty even. Yes, sir.
What a weird experience to drink it out of a glass.
I know. It feels weird.
And that's pretty cool podcast, huh? So, Jacob.
So, Hunter.
Can you believe we're back at it again?
Yes.
For another Friday that we can be friends.
I sure can believe it.
We're friends, and it's Friday, and only on Friday we're friends.
Because we are the Only Friends on Friday podcast.
And we do things like open soda cans and drink things.
Have we even introduced ourselves?
No, because the intro music hasn't started until now.
Oh. We don't have to wait for it. I always feel
wait for it to play! Damn it, Jacob! You cut the music off.
I'm sorry.
You cut the music off. You didn't wait for it to finish. Hello.
Hello.
My name is Hunter.
And my name is Jacob.
And this is the Only Friends on Friday podcast.
Podcast about everything creepy and crawly and cool and spooky.
Spooky, scary, sometimes even a little funny. Hee hee. Huh?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we make fun of all of this spooky boy activities.
Spooky boy content.
You are right, sir.
So, if you are listening to this podcast for the first time, you may be thinking, hey, how can that clearly be funny that these boys talk about really creepy things and make jokes about it? Well, I'm here to say that it happens.
So strap in, sister.
Strap in, strap on, proceed.
Okay.
You know what day it is?
What's today, sir, besides Friday?
Besides Friday, it is
October 11th?
October 11th. And I have some days here that today is on this October 11th.
What are these days, sir?
For example, today is International Day of the Girl Child.
Day of the Girl Child.
I'm going to have to click so I can know what this is, of course.
Yeah, please proceed.
International Day of the Girl Child seeks to bring awareness and solution to the unique challenges that girls around the world face every day.
Okay.
I just think that there's just girls face challenges that we don't know about because we ain't girls, maybe.
That's true, we are not girls.
And I'm sorry if you face a challenge and you're a girl. Today's for you. National Sausage Pizza Day.
National Sausage Party Day.
National Sausage Slingin' Pizza Day.
Sling and Slice.
Sling and Slasher. It's National Sausage Pizza Party Day. It's not Sausage Pizza Party Day, it's just Sausage Pizza Day. Do you like sausage pizza?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, trying to cut back on that sweet dough, but...
Oh, dude, I haven't had pizza in a while, but when I did, I would get that pepperoni, sausage, and bacon.
Oh, wow, meat lover.
Just smack it silly.
Put that meat in your mouth, huh?
All in there, three at the same time.
3 meats, same mouth.
Welcome.
.com. Huh?
Dude, you took it from me.
General Pulaski Memorial Day?
What the hell's Pulaski?
Let's Google it.
Oh, General Pulaski.
Yeah, it's a man. He's a Polish hero of the American Revolution. October 11th is set aside as a General Pulaski's Memorial Day. Thank you for your service, I think.
Yeah, he freed us from the Brits.
Is that a real historical fact that you just thrusted upon me?
Yeah.
Hey, Jacob.
Hey, Hunter.
I need to talk to you.
Talk to me.
And it's been a while.
Dude, yeah, it has.
But we need to talk about your addiction, boyo.
My addiction?
Yeah, your addiction.
So I just have a cock on my leg where my shin should be?
Just a massive shin dong. But
what about it?
I mean, that's not even...
I wear jeans.
We don't need to talk about it because you do keep it concealed nicely, and I appreciate you not flashing that thing around. But what I'm trying to get at here is you have an addiction, and that is you have an addiction to male stripping.
To male stripping?
So most people don't know this, but you have a dark past of being a male stripper.
Oh, so we're bringing this up, huh?
Is this news to you?
That you're talking about it? Sure.
Okay. Now,
At first, when you said that, it made it sound like I was addicted to attending male stripping parties. He's addicted to male stripping. What?
he loves to watch them.
No.
No. You love
To male strip.
the clothing the unclothed reveal. And
The cash flow is pretty hefty.
that's why you do it, isn't it?
Precisely.
And that's fine. But I'm here to tell you that maybe slow it down. You know?
So strip slower.
How can I phrase this without making it sound like I've seen you strip? Yes,
Good luck, bud.
slower.
Slower so you get more money out of the deal.
Because the slower you are at removing your clothes, they don't change the pace at which they throw those pesos.
Oh. Clever.
You would know.
I would know because there's no getting out of this.
Dear God. Okay, you're running down this path. I need you to stop, turn around, run back to the main road. Get back on,
You know who had a sick-ass male stripping career?
Who?
Cthulhu.
Cthulhu?
Yes.
Dude, he does have some nice cheeks.
He does, and he showed them things to all the pirates in the sea. And that's what we're talking about.
Because guess what? It is also Cthulhu Day.
Today is Cthulhu Day, as Jacob just yelled. Jake.
Yes, sir.
Should I tell you some things about this Cthulhu?
That'd be much appreciated. Captain, I'm very curious to see what this Squidward boy on steroids is like.
Well, you said it. You done said it. Cthulhu is a fictional, cosmic entity created by writer H.P. Lovecraft and first introduced into the short story they call of Cthulhu. Published in the American pulp magazine Weird Tales in 1928, considered a great old one. With the pantheon of Lovecraftian cosmic entities, the creature has since been featured in numerous popular cultural references. Lovecraft depicts Cthulhu as a gigantic entity worshipped by cultists. Cthulhu's appearance is described as looking like an octopus, a dragon, and a caricature of a human form. Its name was given to Lovecraft-inspired universe where it and its fellow entities existed, the Cthulhu mythos.
Cthulhu mythos.
Cthulhu mythos, Jackson, get back to your room.
I was trying to do a play on words on mythos, but it's kind of hard.
Mythos is throbbing.
Cthulhu.
Cthulhu?
Always leave my mythos throbbing.
Dear God. Mythos. Check out
Would you like some mythos?
So octopus and a dragon, huh?
Dragon pussy? Wait.
Hold on.
No. Hold on. I didn't mean... Hold on.
Hold on.
Reverse.
No, hold on.
Reverse.
Hold on. I think you're onto something.
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay, hold on. A drag octopussy.
Droctopussy.
Drop the pussy.
On the beat?
This is very vulgar.
That was a sigh of disappointment in myself.
Fun facts about Cthulhu, huh?
Cthulhu. Just different names from every time. Cthulhu.
Cthulhu.
The kitchen sink is an octopus creature.
Cactus Malos? Is that his name?
Cactus Marlowe.
Category Hulu. Is that Chat Hulu? Is fun facts about Chat Hulu. Potatoes and the promise of more potatoes is the name of this article.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It says a 600-foot tall Cthulhu is tall enough to ride any roller coaster in the world, even theoretically roller coasters that haven't been invented yet. This website's Garbo. What is this?
Oh my God. I mean, they're not wrong.
I guess not. He's described as one of the greatest monster gods.
Didn't he fight Godzilla?
Maybe. He tentacle whipped that boy and stuck a tentacle to his face and flipped him.
Okay, get it.
Cthulhu is an ancient evil being that far predates humans. Reading that Cthulhu description, it is evident that merely viewing such a being would drive any human insane. This list includes excellent facts like Cthulhu's relatives, birthplace and origin, resting place, and other quick facts. Our top Cthulhu facts. Jacob, would you like to read some?
I would love to, Captain.
So we can share words.
Yes, words have been shared.
I can show you the words.
And how to pronounce them. That was bad.
That was so good!
Number 1, our top Cthulhu facts list. H.P. Lovecraft supposedly invented Cthulhu in 1926. Some think that H.P. Lovecraft created Cthulhu while transcribing dark religious texts having whispers of Cthulhu sent through a dimensional portal.
Ooh. Can we dwell on that craziness real quick?
If you would like to.
Right quick, sir. What I'm saying here now, though, is imagine this.
Mm-hmm.
You're in a dark room.
Dark room.
And you have nothing in front of you other than some ancient texts. And you hear whispers.
I'm sorry, when you said ancient text, I just think of like a stone with like a chat bubble, like WYA, where you at?
An ancient tombstone that says HMU when you're about to leave. No, but Cthulhu's whispering in your ear through demonic entities. Can you imagine that?
Through a dimensional portal.
Cthulhu! That's his tentacles slapping his own cheeks. I kind of found some good ones, Jacob. Not really good ones as much as it's like...
Great ones.
Decent ones.
Okay. All right, did you know this boy Cthulhu has...
Cthulhu, yeah.
Cthulhu. He has his own religion?
What?
Yeah, the Cthulhu Witnesses are a registered religion in the USA. Although the majority of their activity is in the UK, they meet a number of times per year to show their devotion to Cthulhu. Okay, doesn't specify how.
Okay, maybe they just like a worshipping situation?
Yeah, do they swim in the sea naked and say, Cthulhu, Cthulhu?
Take me now.
Give me that tentacle.
Give me that tentacle. Pierce it in to my heart.
Science! The California spider species, Pema Cthulhu, described by Gustavo Harmiga in 1994, and the new moss species, another hard word to say, but it has the word Cthulhu in it.
Nice.
Described by Zilli and Holloway in 2005, are named with reference to Cthulhu. Yeah, we know that.
Got it.
This just goes on to name a ton of different things
that have Cthulhu in the name.
That have Cthulhu in the name. Not very interesting, so I'm going to keep going.
Dude, keep going.
Several films and television programs feature the threat of Cthulhu returning to dominate the universe.
So, Jacob.
Yes, sir.
A lot of crazy Cthulhu facts over yonder, dude. Bro.
Yeah?
Yeah. You know that brain he got?
Yes.
That big old juicy octopi brain?
Yes.
The brain of Cthulhu is a pre-hard mode Crimson themed boss. It spawns when players destroy 3 Crimson Hearts in Crimson World.
What?
In Terraria, dude.
Oh.
The game Terraria. Sick game, right? Also, he has powers.
Okay.
Or a power. Or he has his strong power boy, Cthulhu. Well, not as powerful as many other great old ones. Basically, like great old one gods, I guess.
Okay.
And being dwarfed in scale by the outer gods that he serves, Cthulhu is still a very powerful entity.
Okay.
Being near godlike to humans, Cthulhu is immortal and has great strength and can endure great amounts of damage and can only be killed by near omnipotent power. Whoa.
So has he been killed before?
It doesn't seem like he's been killed before. He's got a bunch of aliases that maybe we should talk about.
Really?
High Priest of the Great Old Ones. That's an alias.
Okay.
The Sleeper of Rylaye.
Really? Okay.
The Great Dreamer. The Slumbering One. He's a sleepy octoboy. This poor guy. He's so giant and fat and scary.
Doesn't he sleep underwater for a while?
He probably just hides underneath a giant big old rock. Sea kelp.
I think I heard a creepypasta a while back about this boy.
Yeah?
Yeah, and he just comes out of the water from where he sleeps.
And just goes to town?
Yeah, just stands up, and he's like, because he's so tall, it's like he's standing in like waist-high water, but he's in the middle of the ocean. It's pretty gnarly.
That is gnarly.
Yeah.
You want to know some history on this boy?
Dude, give me some history.
Cthulhu was born on the planet Forl, located in the 23rd nebula. He traveled to the star Zoth, where he spawned his offspring. Along with his children and the star spawn of Cthulhu, Cthulhu traveled to Saturn and then to Earth. They landed on continent in the Pacific Ocean, built in the city R'lyeh. Cthulhu received resistance from the Elder Things, who also lived on the planet. They waged war for the planet Earth until a truce was made. Huh?
So you're telling me there's just monster boys just hanging out in planet Earth?
Planet Earth just warring it out.
Why haven't I seen these boys?
Why haven't I seen this film?
I've been on this Earth for 19 years, and I've yet to see that boy.
Dude, that's a long time to not see a Cthulhu.
Yeah.
Cthulhu then went into deep hibernation within R'lyeh. Humanity then evolved on Earth, and Cthulhu communicated with several through dreams, resulting in the cult of Cthulhu. Holy crap, dude.
The cult of Cthulhu.
So he's just hibernating right now, and then he's got such a big octopus brain, and octopus's pies are really smart.
Octopussies.
They can get out of jars, and this boy can get out of his own brain and get into yours.
I don't like the sound of that.
That's very creepy.
It's very creepy.
R'lyeh has risen from the ocean for brief amounts of time. However, it is fated that R'lyeh will rise from the ocean permanently, and Cthulhu will retake the world.
So yeah, he's just waiting, I guess.
And Cthulhu's appearance can change from story to story, but he is most often portrayed as a monster of vaguely humanoid shape with a squid-like face and wings?
Yeah.
Wings, though? A flying boy?
Yeah, remember? We discussed in the beginning that he's like a dragon.
Oh, dragon.
Octopus human.
Yeah, dragon. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
He's also considered terrifyingly large and apocalyptic, being the size of a mountain or bigger in some accounts. Most descriptions of him stem from statuettes found in the possession of cult members. They are usually around a foot high and depict Cthulhu in a crouching position.
He likes to crouch. He's a tired boy.
Would you like to read about the following?
I would love to read about the following. Cthulhu actually has, a small following going on.
Oh, does he now?
Yeah, Cthulhu is said to have a worldwide doomsday cult. This is not a small following. Centered in Arabia, with followers stretching everywhere in the entire world. The supposedly immortal leaders of Cthulhu's cult are said to reside in the mountains of China. This cult is nihilistic in nature and seeks to awaken the old ones and bring about an apocalyptic age of darkness in which, according to some stories, men would be reduced to shouting and killing each other in fits of madness. Cthulhu is also worshipped by the horrific Deep Ones and the Mygo, other alien beings in Lovecraft's world. Cthulhu also has numerous star spawn at his disposal. These creatures seem to share his general appearance, but are much smaller and less powerful, though the nature of the star spawn and their relationship with Cthulhu is widely unknown.
Wow.
Interesting.
Dude, this is a lot more interesting than I thought.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
That boy's just got people on him.
That boy just got a whole squad ready to support his charity.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and read about his power and abilities, if you don't mind.
Oh, dude, I'd love that.
All right. This man Cthulhu also has some powers and abilities. Didn't you read this? Cthulhu is still a very powerful entity. Being near godlike to humans, yes, you've read this already. Using his wings, he is capable of true flight. He possesses vast intelligence and awareness as he knows all that is occurring in the universe at once.
Wow, omnipotent.
And he has great psychic abilities as he can communicate telepathically.
Oh my gosh. This boy's just chilling in the ocean, ready to just get in people, freak their minds. Mind freak him.
Yeah. And I think, like you said earlier, Cthulhu's most notable trait is the fact that he, alongside the rest of his kin, cannot be comprehended by human beings. When a human so much as looks at Cthulhu, they will almost certainly be driven mad by his visage.
And because maybe he's just so smart looking. He's like a scholar.
He has a top hat and glasses on.
He has a top hat. He says, "Hello, welcome to my college."
I wonder if when he speaks, like Mr. Davy Jones from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Davy Jones Locker.
Yeah, and he's just he talks. He's like, you know what I mean? Because he's got tentacles all over his face.
So he is like, you think Davy Jones, like him, that's like Cthulhu's son?
Whoa, that's like his baby boy.
That's like his baby boy just doing his bidding.
He's a mini Cthulhu with no wings.
Oh my god, dude. You want to know the size of this boy?
Sure, dude.
Okay, this is literally what the freaking website says. A Barbie doll is about 11.5 inches tall, according to Wikipedia. I estimate that in order for me to easily grab 2 miniature humans, they would need to be less than 20 centimeters tall. So the Cthulhu will need hands that are at least 10 times as large as mine.
10 times as large.
Yeah.
That's not really that big.
That's not that big.
It's a decent sized hand.
That's a pretty big hand, dude. Did you read about Raleigh?
People of Raleigh.
Oh, God. It's pronounced Rulia or Arula. Aurelia is a nightmare supernatural city featured in Cthulhu mythos by author H.P. Lovecraft, which makes its first appearance in the frickin' book, The Call of Cthulhu. Rulia, a sunken city located deep under the Pacific Ocean, and is where the godlike being Cthulhu of the immortal Great Old Ones is buried. Rulia, bizarre architecture is characterized by its non-Euclidean geometry. When Rulia arises in Lovecraft's story, The Call of Cthulhu, the only portion of the city that emerges is a single, hideous, monolith-crowned citadel in which Cthulhu is entombed. The human onlookers are awed by the sheer immensity of the city and by frightening suggestion of the gargantuan statue and bas-reliefs.
Gargantuan.
It's just like a giant temple mound in the water, kinda, sorta.
That's crazy. Is that a real thing?
With water. That's where it says he resides. You reside. That's where it says he resides.
Sides.
Switching sides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. Please don't throw your love away.
Please don't throw your love away, Cthulhu. Oh my god, you want to know the family tree to Cthulhu?
Let me know, Captain.
Azathoth. That's the great-great-grandfather.
Oh, dear God.
And this is what he looks like.
Oh, my God. He looks like a wolf.
Unknown. Heavily implied to be something far more terrible than Azathoth. Okay, sorry. It says full name is really unknown. Heavily implied to be something far more terrible than Azathoth. Like, this is what we came up with. I promise it's worse than that. He's also known as Blind Idiot God.
Really?
The Nuclear Chaos. The Daemon Sultan. Destruction. Hideous Name. Idiot Demiurge. Great Outer God. Supreme God. Chaos. Lord of all things.
Supreme God. So he just has every supreme item ever.
Every supreme drop, he's gotten everything on it.
Dude,
somehow.
that's insane.
Because he was 4 different people. Azathoth was the great-great-grandfather.
Okay, that's correct.
Yog Sothoth was the grandfather. I'm afraid to say this one. Shub, I don't think I can say this one. Shub Nigerath.
There you go.
I think, hopefully. His parent, Nug. That's his parent, Nug.
It's been Nug. How accurate is this?
This is the fandom of Cthulhu.
So it better be pretty freaking accurate.
His brother, that's Cathanid. But you want to know what else, Jacob?
What else?
He's got a half sister.
Does he?
Named Cathagia.
Cathagia, pull up to the party.
Pull up to the party. Let's show Jacob what those tentacles can do. It is his half sister, so it's not gonna be weird for him.
I mean, it could be.
It could be weird. Maybe don't piss him off like that, Jacob. Maybe.
Or piss on him.
Maybe don't piss on him. He is an octopus and does have feelings, of course. Brother? Henrique? Iglesias? That's not it. It's Hinarku. Half-brother, Haster.
Mate. Dude, this man's
Mate. Idya.
He's just clapping some Idya.
He's clapping he loves Idya more than you know, Jacob. Other way, he has an offspring called Katanathawe.
Who names these boys?
Offspring, Yathogtha, Zothamog, offspring, this one, he's like, you're my favorite child, Cthulhu.
Cthulhu. It's just like straight up Cthulhu.
It literally says Cthulhu. Hey, Jacob.
Yes, sir.
This is the part of the podcast where you normally tell a story, isn't it?
Indeed. This is the part of the podcast where I usually, dig up a story on Reddit and I share it to the people listening.
You, the people. But instead of that, Jacob, do you even have a story?
I sure do.
Oh,
but
wow.
There's a twist to this one.
It's a create your own adventure?
It's a create your own adventure exploration.
Yes.
So this is going to come straight from my brain.
Okay. Are you going to need help on this? Because I can help, or you can get it by yourself?
We're going to tag team this boy.
All right.
Our creative minds will merge, and we're going to create the best story ever. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
My good sir.
Yes, my friend.
Okay, so this Reddit is created by the user JacobBoy69, and it starts off like this. I was about 10 years old when I went out on a boat with my father. We often took these boating trips about once a month. It just depended on the weather.
Of course.
We'd go deep sea fishing. We had a pretty decent sized boat. We're pretty wealthy. But that's besides the point.
That's not part of the story, but yeah.
Yeah. But we'd go deep sea fishing, so as you could imagine, we were deep in the ocean. You looked around, there's ocean all around you. There's no land in sight, let's just say that. One
blustery afternoon.
Clouds were starting to roll in, but we thought we had a good fishing session time in between the clouds smacking our smackos.
Him and his papa.
Yep. And then, so we take our boat out and we're just fishing, we're catching fish left and right, swordfish, groupers. We're catching all the fish.
Boner fish.
Yes, sharks, minnows, everything. And then
sharks and minnows.
And then all of a sudden, in the distance, we see this mass start to rise far into the horizon. We're like, what is that? It looked like a huge wave was starting to form. And we're like, well, isn't the direction of where the clouds were rolling in, so it could just be the storm hitting the water.
That's a huge wave. And then him and the papa, they said, grab that surfboard.
But they left him at home.
Oh, they left him at home.
Yeah. So they're like, wow, we can't surf, so we're just going to admire this gnarly wave, dude. So
then they played Surf Curse, the band?
Yeah. Screw you, Surf Curse. You didn't answer our DMs. Anyway. Keep the flip in.
I will.
Anyways. And then they proceed to watch this wave. And it turns out not to be a wave. It turns out to be this massive creature just rising above where the horizon meets the ocean.
What is it?
They don't know at first, right? They're just like, what the hell?
That's a big ass sea turtle.
Yeah. Like, that turtle has tentacles. Oh, that's not a turtle.
It's Turtles, that's not how turtles work.
Exactly, not in this world anyways. But then, they're like, wow, what the flip is that? And turns out to be my boy Cthulhu. But they don't know that at the time. They're just glancing along like, dude, what is this? Cthulhu continues to reveal himself. He's stretched.
Uprising out of the water.
Uprising out of the water. And then boom, full leg extension, standing right up. But he's very far in the distance. He has such a large mass and like volume, but he's just standing there, just slung, touching the water. That's how big it is.
He said, oh damn, he sunk my battleship with a penis.
And like you'd have time to try to move out of the way, cause that boy, you would just hear, and then you'd just see that boy, like coming right at you. You'd have time to move, but the mighty cockwhip has heat sensing abilities. It'll just smack the hell out of your ship regardless. But that's besides the point. You and your pop, you guys are just like, whoa, that's gnarly. We need to get the hell out of Dodge.
Yeah.
So that's exactly what they did. They floored that boy. You know, the boat was skirting. Cthulhu did not even acknowledge their presence. That's the thing. It's just a sighting.
Oh, wow.
Because they were just admiring this man's, mass. It turns out Cthulhu just needed to stretch.
He was just stretching because he's a sleepy boy?
Yeah, he's a sleepy boy. He's often crouched under the water. He's hiding from the people. He's not ready to take over the world quite yet. It also says here in this story that as they were skirting away, the little boy, which is told from the little boy's perspective, turns and Cthulhu's gone, just like that. So it was a quick stretch, get back down, hide for another 10, 15 years, you know?
Sure.
To this day, scared to go in the ocean, and he 100% believes Cthulhu exists, and he is now a part of the Cthulhu cult, and he sacrifices his semen in the water every 10 years to feed Cthulhu. But he's old now, so...
He's old, so now it's just weird.
Grandpa, not now, Jimmy John. Let me rub one out real quick.
Oh my god!
So yeah. That's a pretty good story, wasn't it, sir?
That was pretty good, dude. That was pretty good Reddit you found.
Yeah. By Jacob Boy 69.
Jacob Boy 69. I thought I was going to take another turn and said that he straight up straddled their boat.
Oh, no.
And then started to proceed with a teabag. His mass on the mass.
No, it didn't take that turn,
No, it
unfortunately.
didn't, but your story was so good, Jacob. Congratulations on being the best Cthulhu story on Reddit.
Dude, sick.
Now, if we can just translate that into words and send it away, I think a lot of people would appreciate that.
Oh, I'm sure.
But now it's the time that we discuss, Jacob. Do you think Cthulhu is real?
Do I think Cthulhu is real? That's a very loaded, twisted, blappoed question you just asked me.
Loaded, twisted, nacho cheese and loaded, infused.
Potato.
Yeah, question.
Very, very, very. After all the information we've consumed and the stories we've read, I believe that Cthulhu does, in fact, not exist. Yes.
Are you shitting me?
No. I believe that Cthulhu does not exist because, come on now, how realistic is it that a monster is just chilling in the deep blue sea, if you will?
Jacob.
Just waiting for world domination, not just a monstrosity in the ocean, but one of alien origin.
Of descent.
Exactly. He did not he freaking smashed his girlfriend and had children on the sun.
Jacob.
On a sun.
Come on, Jacob.
So no, it's a no from me. Cthulhu does not exist. The cockslinger himself is a falsified being.
Jacob.
Sorry, I had to say it.
You know that 475% of the ocean is undiscovered? As the math, I think.
Dude, that's just big enough for his cock alone.
Exactly. So they haven't even found the bottom region of him yet.
They would have found him already.
You think
Packing,
so?
Yeah.
The fact of thinking of Cthulhu as a godlike person, I don't know if I agree with that, but he is a very cool concept and a very cool creature.
Very cool.
Very cool idea. But in order to keep the peace here,
You can disagree with me.
No, it's not that
Captain.
I'm disagreeing with you. It's that I think the fact that you say he's not real is bullhonky.
Okay.
Because I do think he may have been real
At one point.
at one point, but like other creatures may be extinct and donezo.
But it says in all the information we read that he's just lying in wait, ready to take over the world.
Yeah, but no one knows if he's alive still. He could have freaking just chilled there and
Oh,
died.
so you are proposing a theory, if you will,
A theory.
that Cthulhu, Cthulhu Hoop, if you will,
Catherine,
is
some may
Catherine
call.
the ghost,
Uh-huh.
is perhaps extinct.
Yes,
Okay.
possibly.
Okay, so if not existing now, existed at one time, therefore making it real.
Yes.
That's a fair argument there, sir.
And that's my opinion. You know,
Okay.
he maybe existed, but as of right now, is Cthulhu chilling right now? No. As far as the OFOF community is concerned, if you have a different opinion, maybe Jacob, tell them where they can tell us their opinion on Cthulhu Hoop.
You can tell us your opinion on Cthulhu Hoop on Instagram. We are most active on Instagram. We answer all DMs and comments.
Yes.
Our Instagram is _podcast. That is OFOF_podcast. Shoot us a DM. Comment on this post. Follow us. You will get the most recent news on what the next week episode is going to be about. Teasers.
Excuse me, Mr. Words, can you redo that?
Yeah, hold on. We post content there such as teasers. You know, we go live every once in a while. Every episode has its own post. You can comment under, I will argue you to the grave.
To the gravestone.
I do not believe Cthulhu exists. If you do and you have more information, let us know.
Send
Prove us wrong.
Send us an ancient text.
Exactly. Please.
And also, if you are keeping up with us, you can follow us on Twitter at @OFOF Like us on Facebook, Only Friends on Friday on Facebook. And however you listen to us, let us know. Subscribe on iTunes, leave a 5-star review, and also follow us on Spotify. If you don't like iTunes or Spotify, well, I don't know what's wrong with you, because those are both great platforms. But there's also YouTube, where some of our stuff converts into picture videos. That's on
Picture
YouTube.
videos.
It's just a freaking still video with some audio in it. And that's what the YouTube is. Subscribe to that. Snapchat at @OFOF_podcast. Sometimes we post on there. Sometimes we don't post on there. Anything else, Jacob?
I think that does it for this episode, Hunter.
I think so too. And guess what we are? We are Friends on Friday. Only Friends on Friday. And my name is Hunter.
And my name is Jacob.
And we are City Boys.
City Boys, we've made it.
We've made it. And hey, you listening right now.
You listening with those eardrums banging in your noggin.
Noggin banging, huh? How's your mom?
Tell her we miss her.